Numbers Book 1 to 100 enables a child to learn each number to 100, to be able to print each number using proper direction and stroke sequence, to be able to type each number, and to know how many things that each number represents or stands for. 4 numbers are taught in each learning set. The process has repeated itself all the way to 100. Hello, I'm Dr. Kirkwood. Congratulations. You have just received a new Numbers Book, Numbers Book number 2. And I want you to feel very good about what you've accomplished. In the first book, you learned numbers to 10. You learned to be able to count to 10, what every number was and what it stood for. You've learned to print each number using proper direction and stroke sequence. You've been able to find each number on your computer keyboard and press it, and you've learned to build each number with blocks. In this book, you're going to learn numbers all the way to 100. Now, please look at square number 1. This is the number 11. Say 11. Once more, 11. Now, 11 stands for 11 things. It could be 11 of anything. 11 oranges, bananas. In this case, it's 11 apples. Now, we've already learned that numbers are organized. There are units and there's tens. And I want you to notice that architectural line with the 10 shows you that there are 10 things. Let's count them just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus 1, 11. So 11 is 10 and 1. Now look at the number 11 and say it once more. 11. Please look at square number 2. This is the number 12. Look at it and say it. 12. Once more, 12. Now 12 is made up of a unit of 10. You see the 10 apples and 2 more. And I want you to notice that the 2 more corresponds to the 2. So 12 is made up of 10 things plus 2 more. I want you to see that. Now once more, say the number 12. Now please look at square number 3. This is the number 13. Say 13. Again, say 13. And the more you try to say it, the more you're going to remember. Now 13 stands for 13 things. Could be 13 bananas, 13 cars. In this case, it's 13 apples. Now the 1 stands for 10 things, and the 3 stands for 3 things. I want you to see that. Now, say it once more, 13. Please look at square number 4. This is the number 14. 14 stands for 14 things. The 1 ahead of the 4 stands for 10 things. The 4 stands for 4 things. Say 14. Once more, say 14. What you're learning is very important, and I want you to feel good and proud about your ability to learn anything. Each of the exercises is designed to teach number organization, the tens unit and the singles unit. In these exercises, the child counts the 10 units and then 1 more, 11, and then writes that number on the line and then types it on the computer. Please look at the apples next to the number 1. How many are there? Well, we know that there is one grouping of 10, so let's count them anyway, just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 unit of 10 plus 1 single unit. 10 plus 1 equals 11. So there are 11 apples. Your job is going to be to carefully write the number 11 between the lines provided, just like I'm doing. Go ahead and do your very best job using proper direction and stroke sequence. Now I want you to type the number 11. And what you do is you press the 1, first of all, one time for the tens unit, and one time for the ones. In the actual lesson that the student has, he or she will enter the number before the lesson progresses. For training purposes, the number has been typed in. Now, your job is going to be to count the apples, to write the number that represents that amount of apples, and then to type the number. You're learning an important skill. Be proud of your growth and your accomplishment. Good job. Great job. Right. Part of what the values taught in the program are designed to do is to help the child take authorship and responsibility for his own character growth and education. Built within the sequence of exercises of 1 to 100, children learn to count by tens, by fives, by twos, and by ones. The values taught in the instruction to each video lesson and the self-esteem exercises are designed to help build the child's value system. We believe that values are the guidance system for individual behaviors and actions. There are 8 self-esteem exercises integrated throughout the number book 1 to 100. This is simply a sample exercise of one of 25 different lessons that are designed to teach a child how much each number stands for or represents. Greetings, I'm Dr. Kirkwood. What is a gift that you can give to make somebody a little bit happier and it doesn't cost you anything? You know what that gift is? It's a smile. And it is a way of communicating your friendship, your care, and just a sense of warmth. It communicates to the other person that you care about them, that you're friendly. And that is a gift that you can give. Or you could or correspondingly, you could make a frown or make an ugly gesture, and that would make them feel bad. You have the power within you to communicate good. What's the number in square number 1? 75. Say 75. Now, how many little cats are there? Well, the 7 in the tens column stands for 70, and the 5 in the ones column stands for 5, so there's got to be 75, right? Let's count them. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Look at square number 2. How many cats? Now let's count them. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. What is the number? 76. Look at square number 3. The number is 77. Well, the 7 in the tens column stands for 70. The 7 in the ones column stands for 7. So there's 77 cats. Shall we count them together? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. Say 77. Look at square number 4. How many cats are there? 78. Let's count them. Count them with me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. 78 cats. That's a lot of cats. When is the last time that you told your parents that you love them? Think about that. The way that you grow in your ability to love others is to share your love. In this lesson, the hundreds unit is introduced. The child has already learned the singles unit, the tens unit, and now the hundreds unit in terms of number organization. I want you to take just a minute and think about something. You have worked hard and you have learned all the numbers all the way to 100. You've learned to count to 100 by ones, by twos, by fives, by tens. You've learned to be able to print each number using proper direction and stroke sequence. And you've learned to type each number on your computer. The skills that you have learned are critically important, and I want you to celebrate your success. Please look at square number 1. This is an exciting lesson. The number is 99. Say 99. Now there are 9 rows of 10 things. Let's count them. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And then there's 9 individual units. We'll count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 99 butterflies. Do you see that? Please look at square number 2. This is exciting because you've already learned that numbers are organized by ones, and there's the ones column, by tens, and there's the tens column, and also by 100s, and this is the hundreds column. Now I want you to look at the butterflies. There's 10 in each row. Okay, and we've all counted them. We know there's 10 in each row. Now I want you to look with me and count with me the rows. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now the grouping is the group of 100. So I have written the 100 in blue over all the butterflies. And it tells you that there's 100 there. Now, please look at square number 3. There is a grouping of 100 butterflies. The number is 101. I want you to see that. And there's 1 in the ones column. Means that there's 1. There is 0 in the tens column, meaning there's not another grouping of 10. And there's 1 in the 100s column, meaning that there is a group of 100 butterflies. Could be 100 of anything. Could be 100 boys, girls, men, women, apples, bananas, anything. Okay, so we know there's 100, and then there's one more, because there's 1 in the ones column, 101. Now look at square number 4. The number is 102. So we know that there's 1 in the 100s column, 0 in the tens column, and 2 in the single units column. So there's 100 plus 1, 2, 102. There's that grouping of 100, and there's 100 written on top of it, so you know that there's 100 there. And then there's 2 more. The number is 102. Now you could go ahead and count each one of the butterflies, but look how long that would take. That's why numbers are organized. You have learned in this book all the numbers 1 to 100. And I want you to feel very good about that. What you've accomplished is significant. And I want you to feel good about your capacity to learn anything. The Time with My Teacher pages in the back of the book are there to help the child make sure that they can print each number. There's also a page for number counting.